What's up, everybody? It's your girl Cryptonics. Welcome to Millionaires. Um, so today I'll be looking into the markets and I'll be giving my random outlook, macro outlook for the market. So 2025 has been the worst performing year for crypto. Bitcoin is down 6%, negative 6% year to year. Ethereum down 26% year to year. Solana down 26% year to year. Altcoins, excluding top 10, they're down 84%, negative 84% year to year in 2025. And we all believed in the 4 year cycle. The 4 year cycle actually, 2025 is supposed to be the best year, but we have been following through so many hard, tough macro liquidity cycle for this year, from tariff tantrums, from hawkish and hodling rates for close to 8 9 months. Then they started cutting the very hawkish view play. Liquidity has been struggling. If you look at the central bank liquidity, they are struggling. The Fed liquidity struggling. Even the M2, the global liquidity, has just been choppy, ranging. It shows that liquidity is being tightened. And we ended QT that we did for the past 3 year plus since 2022. The Fed started QT since 2020 and we ended it December 1st, 2025. And when we look back to September 2019, when the Fed also stopped QT, Bitcoin was ranging, trying to gain momentum until the COVID happened, which was March 2020. We had a lockdown that was like a capitulation. All markets, whether it's stocks, crypto, gold, they all suffered. And then QE started and market started to gain momentum and break out to reinforce further. And it looks like we're in the start of a new cycle. Like we're never in the bull market. This is just Bitcoin displaying its flexibility on how it can react to season, even in a risk of environment. When we look at gold, silver, gold and silver bodies, they're like chat shaming us right now. We're in the worst performing, we're the worst performing asset ever. So once we look at this, if you look at gold, let's look at how gold just went boom. These are Bitcoin chart, altcoin charts are supposed to look like, but it shows that we're in a very, very high risk of environment. We're in a fear regime, from tariffs, from trying to stabilize wars that happened over past several years, and high interest rates, no liquidity. The central bank has been buying gold since 2022, and all that buy pressure came forth in 2025. So the same thing with silver. Silver up 100 and something percent. Just look at how huge is that. It clearly shows the S&P 500, they are up 16%. Nasdaq is up, I think, 18%. Then we'll now look at the DXY, the dollar index. When we look at this chart, there's something profound in you'll find. Now, with what Scott Bassett is saying, is literally saying that they're gonna do a tax relief stimulus. They're gonna create more liquidity, which they're gonna print more dollars, monetary debasement. So it's more likely that we see the dollar index lessen in pressure. There will be less pressure in the dollar index. We could see a fall. We could see a fall in the dollar index, and this is bullish for risk on assets. This is very, very bullish. So when we go back to, I want to go back to Bitcoin. So if I go back to Bitcoin, you will see that Bitcoin looks like it's in a top. This is the end of the cycle, the 4-year cycle. So, people still expect that Bitcoin is going to be the way Bitcoin is, but you can see that Bitcoin volatility is decreasing. I don't think it will go down 70%, 80% as people anticipate and wanting by retails. In fact, crypto retails investors didn't even make money this year. They're in losses because this is the worst year we ever had. So even if we were to fall, probably in these low areas, maybe 42% and below, probably this area, because the Bitcoin adaptation from ETFs, for institution adaptation, from even Advad, they're buying, they're adding to their balance sheets. Bitcoin is entering a stage of maturity. It's not entering that Fugazi timeline, and we're about to get a Clarity Act. This Clarity Act is very, very important. We'll get it. I don't think we'll get it this year. Probably early Q1 of 2026. Is very important that it should be passed. That Clarity Act. We've already gotten the Genius Act on stable coins, so it should be passed. It's very important for the crypto market, the crypto structure bill. It gives clarity. It gives clarity to understand the risk. They understand the technology behind the cryptocurrency industry or market. So when we look at gold versus Bitcoin, you see that indeed gold outperform Bitcoin, and we're entering into levels, into zones that are really important that we might test run short term. We could see more lows short term, and a lot of people will be scared. A lot of people want to quit. A lot of people like it's over. Not, you understand, but if you understand what the crypto industry, the crypto market, the tech is all about, you will see that these are opportunities, and you research on good quality tokens, or you just DC on Bitcoin as you go every day or every week, depending on your lifestyle income bracket. So when we look at gold versus Bitcoin, you see that it's it's very important. It shows that a shift is coming. We're about to shift. We're about to shift from this risk of environment we have been in to risk on environment, and that's the best season for the cryptocurrency market, because that's when liquidity celebrates. That's when injection of liquidity is in high extreme. There's no tightening, there's no constrict. So this is bullish, but we could short term we could see gold outperform Bitcoin. And with the Fed chairman, the present Fed chairman Powell right now is still very conservative about not even cutting rates, and which is kind of bad. Rates are very, very, very high. They are high. They need to be cut, and Powell wants to go slow, And the most important kicker is perhaps I think market recovers when Powell leaves. When we get a dovish, aggressive Fed chairman that wants to cut rates, understand the U.S. economy, and will do better. And that's why you see that Trump is actively selective, trying to get the best person for that, because rates are damn high. So when we look at total, now this one's very important, the total crypto total market cap. Now there's something when you zoom out to begin to see. Let me now go to dip. So right now we are testing the highs of 2021. We are back to 2021 highs, and it feels like and the sentiment of the market feels like it's over. We are in 2022 when the crypto market fell, you know. But like there's something I want you to see. Back here in 2017 to 2021, yes, COVID happened, excessive injection of liquidity, QE massively to stimulate the economy from dying, save from recession due to COVID. Yeah, it happened. But I want you to see this. Now, when we broke out from 2017 high, 2.21 trillion was added into the crypto market. Now, when we look at what is happening now from the same highs of 2021 to the highs of where we are right now, only 1.26 trillion was added into the crypto economy. In all these years, when we have been in a very high Q quantitative tightening environment, a risk of asset environment, this is huge. And this is to let you know that crypto has been trying, even in a risk of environment, even in a high quantitative tightening environment. And we just ended QT, and in fact all the liquidity that was added in 2017 from 2017 highs to 2021 highs is not even up to, I think it's half of it that has been added into the current market at where we are right now. So it shows a lot that perhaps we are in a start of a boom market. And that will indicate that the market has been following what we call the macro liquidity cycle, the business cycle. ISM has been down for 3 years plus due to this. And so when you see things like this, it's painful. It's pain in the stomach watching your portfolio doing a lot going down. But these are moments that you zoom out, you face your fears, you look deep into the market, and you begin to question, because your portfolio is the reflection of your decision. So the most important thing is to survive every correction and win, because the good times are coming. The bad times are almost over. So when we look at Russell is was 2000 is a small cap, top 2000 small caps in the United States of America. So when we look at the Russell, if you look at the Russell 2000, you see how it's struggling due to this QT. We could not even barely break the 2021 highs until recently, due to QT, and then the Fed want to start buying the Fed Treasury bills or add some money to the central bank. So when we look at the Russell 2000, you see this is 2021 highs. Now the Russell 2000 is very correlated with altcoins because they are small caps, and altcoins are small caps, and they're very sensitive to liquidity. It ignites the attention that we're in a risk on environment. You get the point. And it shows you how it struggled. The same way it's struggling with altcoins, it's struggling with quantitative tightening, hawkishness, the tariff tantrum, and we're in a bit of recovery. And it shows that recovery is not really that fast. It's a slow and steady something until it gets aggressive as it goes. The same way happens over here. This also, 2017 to 2018. Then COVID happened, and voila, we broke this level. So when we look at the Russell 2000 index, it shows that small caps are trying to break out, but it's still in its early stage. Shit, supposed to, yeah. It's still in its early stage. It's still in its early stage, and they are battling these highs. There's not enough fuel to ignite it, and that fuel is liquidity. And once we get, once we get rates down, inflation goes down. Stimulus checks. People shift away from the fear into hope. Into certainty, because there's a lot of uncertainty right now. There's a lot of fears. There's a lot of doubt. Crypto people are already like fighting. Oh, is this a 4-year cycle, or is this the start of a bull market? This is confusion. Nobody knows. Liquidity, everything is happening. But the best thing is to do is actually to be in the market and experience it, and follow your conviction and trust yourself and believe in yourself. So this is heavy. You can see that how the small caps are struggling. It's only few individual stocks that rose and broke out. You get the point. So, and we had AI boom from large caps. AI booms where AI were the best performing assets in 2025. So when we look at all this, it's very important. And when we go back to my favorite chart, altcoins, total crypto total market cap excluding top 10. Now these are people that are individual investors like me in the crypto market, and we research and believe and buy good blockchain businesses that we build the narrative, be the winning sectors, to be the winning blockchain businesses in the future. So when we look at the top 10, the total crypto market cap is in the top 10, you see how it's struggling. This was 2021. This is 2017, then January 18. This chart is not for you to time the top. This chart is just for you to see the bigger picture. So now we're struggling. So due to the fact that altcoins are very sensitive to liquidity, whether liquidity is flowing or is not flowing, they're going to react to it. So due to the fact that Powell still don't want to cut rate, even though unemployment numbers came higher than expected and job openings are improving better, it should be cutting rate. But I don't know, doesn't want to. But we could see, we could see this chart go down, range, trying to get momentum before breaking out and going up forward. It will be higher highs, higher lows, and so it's not going to be a straight line. So now this is a very important chart. It looks dead. You can see the way altcoins, excluding the top 10, have been struggling. They have not even broken 2021 highs. That's to show you that we have not even broken 2021 highs. This is the 2021. Let me mark it. This is the 2021 highs. We have not broken it. Why? Why have we not? The 4-year cycle? Are we not supposed to have altcoin season? The 4-year cycle happened in 2017-18. Altcoins broke out. It happened in 2020. It happened in 2021. Altcoins broke out. What happened in 2025? What happened in 2025? What happened? What happened to the 4-year cycle? The halving year, post-halving year. Altcoin season is gonna come, but it's gonna come from real quality tokens. Altcoin season is not all tokens are gonna just rise and go out of nowhere. Real quality altcoins, tokens are gonna blow up. Whether it's crypto stocks, whether it's tokens itself. So when we look at this chart, you see that if we enter a bear market, worst case scenario, enter a bear market, perhaps maybe we'll break this level and go down here. Crazy. But you're gonna quit? No. It's painful. Yes, it's painful, but it's a greater opportunity to DCA slowly and be patient. So QT ended. We're on the verge of a start of QE, but rates has to go down. We need a very strong good dovish new Fed chairman. The Clarity Act has to be in place so that it could dissolve the uncertainty and risks behind crypto that people don't understand. So it's very important. It's very important. This total crypto market cap, excluding top 10, is very important. So when we look at the market overall, you see that we're on the verge of something different, and it's very important for you to to gain your emotional sentiment around the market, because I know that a lot of people are hungry, a lot of people are just tired because it's money. I expect Bitcoin, the altcoin season should be 2025 happening, 2017 happening, 2021. What's going on? Crypto is the best performing asset. All of a sudden, it's the worst performing asset. So these are clarity points for you to see, the reasons why, for you to see the reasons why we are actually in the verge of a new bull market. In fact, perhaps maybe we never had a bull market, and it's time for altcoins to actually outperform Bitcoin. But we're gonna see Bitcoin do extremely well in a very, very good risk on asset environment. And so QT ended. We're gonna find out. Is it a 4-year cycle that have been driven the crypto market, or is it liquidity? So the experience is golden. Is it that we're gonna be we're gonna be millionaires, or we're gonna be patient? And because you will not lose. It's mathematically impossible not for you to make money in crypto. So you will learn. So we're gonna find out. 2026 is a huge year. A lot of people are bearish due to a 4-year cycle. A lot of people are bullish, but I'm very, very bullish into the future, long term. 2026, 2027. It doesn't matter, because Bitcoin doesn't have a top. It's always gonna go up. So, and crypto infrastructures are scaling well, building well. Prediction market is very good. It still connects back to crypto infrastructures. So narrative, I'll keep saying the narrative that people should make good research in is tokenization, real world assets, DeFi. DeFi is very important since the SEC story and is over. We're gonna get Clarity Act. Lending and borrowing protocol is very important since Wall Street institutions, banks, they are coming in. It's very important. It's a big kicker. It's very, very important. Lending and borrowing protocols. Memes are still gonna win. But you have to watch out for quality memes that feels like cultural, socialite. Something that people just like and gravitate towards too. The base ecosystem is bullish. It's very bullish. Binance chain is bullish. So privacy too is very important. So this is what I have to just say regarding the market, and it's key. It's key for you to zoom out, face your fears, understand the market. Find your way as you walk towards it, and you never know treasures that you find. At least you find yourself, you find your truth, you find something good. And that's how we become crypto millionaires. There's no way you will make money though. So I'm extremely bullish in crypto. Just to crypto is your girl, Crypto Annex. Very, very bullish. And I believe that we're about to see a very, very strong reversal. Strong one. A very strong one. Yours is for you to DCA into good quality tokens, good quality altcoins. Whatever is it that you understand. If it's stable coins, go buy Circle. If it's Coinbase, you don't understand base ecosystem, go buy Coinbase. But if you want to go down the risk of, for those of us who understand and see the opportunity in total crypto market cap, excluding top 10, is very important. It's very, very important for me. So it feels like we're in a start of, in fact, we have not had an altcoin season. And because of crypto is very volatile, and these ones are more volatile than Bitcoin and Ethereum, the pain is much. The pain is much, but it can be endured. I don't understand. It can be endured. If the reward is what fighting for, it can be endured. So this is bullish. This is extremely bullish. And so watch out for the next first quarter of next year. Want to know what's gonna happen. I just pray that they could remove Powell first year of 2026. It's gonna be more lighter. It will be lighter. The button will be lighter because it's not light right now, but it's fine. So so thank you everyone. If you learned something, please like. It's your girl Crypto Annex. We're crypto millionaires. Yes, we are. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Yeah.